I wish you happiness, thanks, giving, and love during these holiday times. Excuse the fine hair, as usual. Whew. Yeah. Wonderful meals, possible travel, conversation, and quality time with family and friends. These are the things that we must attempt to ensure occur for all of us, for any of us, for the fortunate, for the less fortunate. And I wish that all of us share in some part of these things. Eat the dark meat, eat the light meat. Remember the whole thing about the dark meat and the light meat? The dark meat's oily, it's got more fat, saturated, unsaturated. It's darker, it's got more calories. No, they're marginally the same. The light meat's a little drier. Yeah, put some gravy on it. They both have great protein in them. The dark meat does have some more fat in it. It does have a different taste, but equally excellent. Tryptophan abound, make you feel good. Turkey is a wonderful, wonderful superfood, nutrient. Delicious. So enjoy your turkey. Deep fried turkey, it's a little different, right? Lots of oil, sort of changes the dynamic. But if you bake your great big turkey and baste it so that it stays deliciously moist, and stick the neck up into the carcass so that that cooks. And if you've ever had turkey neck, different kind of meat, still tasty, brown or darkish, little more like your non-meat meat, like an organ meat or whatnot. I mean, what's the turkey neck do? Doesn't do much. Not like the breasts and the legs and all the running and hiding and pecking and whatnot. Maybe the neck does some pecking. But it's a little mealy. The neck's a little different. And then the giblets and all that jazz. Man, could my mom make a turkey. Cook the entire night. 20, 22, 25 pounder. Rika, who likes to kill and attack all of the employees that drive around here, or wishes she could, or at least to say hi. Because even though she comes across as vicious, her tail's wagging and she just wants to see them as they drive nearby. She would love the turkey too, especially my mom's. She'd cook it all night. It'd stink up the house. She'd load it up with homemade stuffing from Di Camillo's Italian bread. 2 loaves, 2.5 loaves, broken apart by hand, mixed with bread crumbs. I mean, your oregano, all your spices. Man, Rita's stuffing was good. And it wasn't that bullshit stuffing, where you take it out of the box and it sort of plumps. This was real bread stuffing. A mound of it was sort of like a mush, but the breading was there, the spices were there. You ate that stuff and it stuck to you. Real food, man. And I think a large part of our society, I don't know where, if it's big city or rural, in any big city you can find real home cooking with some type of, or some generic type of ethnicity or non-ethnicity, Italian Americana or whatever, where you have homemade noodles and you have homemade sauces and you have homemade dish preparations with all basic ingredients. Nothing pre-prepared, no preservatives, nothing that's been milled or out of boxed or whatever. I mean, even the flour, right? You can find that But you have to look anymore. We're a society of, fuck, man. We're a society of efficiency, mass production, quickness. I mean, shelf life. The shit that you can buy now at the store will sit in its fucking pre-packaged, air, vacuumed bag in your pantry shelf for 50 years. You'll be able to open it up and eat it. So strange. Thanksgiving, for one reason or another, from the Pilgrims or whatever, always is represented by food. That cornucopia with all the beautiful items in it. And the turkey, the wonderful bird. And the big pilgrim hat with the giant buckle, the black round-rimmed hat, right? And then the big, whatever, pilgrimy shoes. And your knickers that only go down to your calf. Who dressed those Puritans? I would have smacked their faces. What the hell were you thinking? That crazy Puritan outfit. You Thanksgiving individual sitting with the American Native Indians. Yeah, if you look it up, there's some cool shots of that. And you can close your eyes and it sparks the imagination at how wonderful that must have been. Right? Some English or French or Spanish speaking cats sitting with some natives that were beautiful people. If you would like to call the HOA, the office, the clubhouse, the Evergreen Master Association, and file a report on my animal, please feel free. She's loud. She's got a bark. She just doesn't have the bite. I don't think she's ever bitten anyone. I mean, even in play. Though what she'll do, she'll get excited and she'll nip, like at your lip and stuff. Tracy, maybe Trev's, they screw around with her and she nips and her little teeny teeth, because she's got the little teeny front teeth, not the giant canines. She gives you nipples. Not nipples, nipplies. Nipples of Apollo, of Aphrodite. Aphrodite, what, isn't that a dessert? It's the chocolate that has the creamed chocolate in it. They call them nipples of Aphrodite or something. Italiano. See? Yes, so Thanksgiving, what a wonderful time. All about food. People send you all this crap out. Okay, let's formulate a strategy. Let's size your plate up in quadrants so that it's equal. Let's make sure you have multicolors on your plate. Reds, greens, yellows, your meats, your browns, your gravy. Let's have breakfast the morning of Thanksgiving so that you don't overindulge. Don't prepare a doggy bag. Go light on the imbibing. Have a couple drinks. Holy common sense, man. You know what? You do what you want on Thanksgiving. I remember my brother Douglas, who was the savage at our dinner table, at our table, any meal. He would lean over the table and lope his arm sort of around his plate in a very quasi-protective manner, like he was watching over the food for anyone to come at him, and he would shovel. He'd grip the fork like the caveman, right? We can do Manners, Miss Manners. If I met Miss Manners, I'd slap her face, smack you in your face, Miss Manners. And he'd lean over. I mean, he got the position, and then he'd just, and the plates at Thanksgiving, they were mounds, right? Because, you know, you went kooky for all of the things that were prepared, which was an extraordinary number, well beyond any normal meal, where you had the entree with a couple sides, maybe a dessert, you know, whatever, a sauce, whatever. There's like 10 or 12 or 15 different components that you could tie into the Thanksgiving dinner. And my mother always prepared all of them. All of them. We had green beans. We had potatoes, mashed potatoes. We had, what the hell was the yellow thing that was covered with wax? Turnip. If you've never seen a turnip, it's like, a big old vegetable that's yellow, orangey, and it's almost wax covered, and you have to remove the outer portion and then cut it up into, cubes. And it's really, it's almost like a root. It's tough. It's like a solid square that you have to boil and then mash. And it's fibrous, so even when it's boiled and mashed down, you can still see the fibers to it, it's a root, it's a tuber. You're like, my mother, and it would stink up. It smells like electrical tape, so when you boil it. Dude! We'd have turnip, we'd have potatoes, we'd have green beans, we'd have stuffing, we'd have cranberry sauce, we'd have turkey, we'd have ham, we'd have multiple potatoes. There'd be mashed potatoes, there'd be sweet potatoes that somebody potentially had prepared. We'd have multiple green beans. You'd have green beans, you'd have whole green beans. My mom would do the snaps. I mean, we'd have 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 dishes. And on the buffet, you'd rip through and grab spoonfuls of every one. So your plate is a mound of shit, which you have to balance, because when you ladle the gravy, we'd have light gravy, we'd have dark gravy. My mother would prepare gravy from the Big Bird, and it was light brown with the flour, right? Spiced up appropriately, and it was good consistency. It would stick to you, and you'd ladle that all over the plate, and you didn't want it running off the plate. So you had this mountain of food that was gravy. And some people would go, no, I don't want my gravy up to with the vegetables, whatever. Dude, you put the meat, I gravied the whole mofo. And then, like Douglas would lean, he'd have the savagery grip, and he'd spoon, and it would just blend. Head down. And then he'd get another plate. Man, Thanksgiving's awesome. And it's a wonderful time. There's football, sports, right? Watch some football, Americana, and family, conversation. Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up the things that have you unthankful. Talk about the things that you're thankful about. Your children, your parents, your loved ones, your spouse, your partner, your success, your new jobs, their success, their health, their happiness, their, goals, their, the things that they're doing that you're proud of, that you're happy with, that you hope they do, the exciting future. We're riddled with politics, with negative news, with bad things all the time. That seems to be what sells anymore. Across any sector, in any, field of news, entertainment or politics or economics or, social welfare, all these things. So on Thanksgiving, make it a point to talk thankful, and not bring up Trumpenstein, or any of the BS in the swamp. And celebrate your family, and celebrate the people around you, and celebrate the good fortune and the blessing and the luck that we have. Better than anybody on the planet. We really do. Anywhere, anytime, ever. We are God blessed. And if you don't wake up every day and open your eyes, drift out of that awesome dream, scary dream, strange dream, Freudian dream that you were in, back to consciousness, and then say, oh, this is reality. My Lord, what another awesome day. If you don't do that, think about it and maybe start to. That's every damn day you wake up, you open your eyes and it's a new one. Man, we're blessed, we're thankful. We have to be. Until we're no longer here. So share those thoughts and values and actions through the end of this year. And I think it'll all be okay. It'll be good for all of us, regardless of what's going on anywhere, right? And when you feel compelled, make a change in any of those things for yourself, for those around you. And I'm sure that'll go well. But watch the parade. If you go to the parade, be careful, because it's going to be windy and cold. And remember those darn balloons, boy. They can get blown around and knock over big lamps and street lights, and they got the guide ropes. So you got to be leery. Last thing you need is somebody getting banged up or beat up or hurt because Snoopy went raging down the street in 30-mile-an-hour gusts with some snow curling up behind him. Whew. Yeah, it's supposedly the coldest Thanksgiving in 100 years in the Northeast, which shouldn't stop you from going out and being thankful. Enjoy. Celebrate that Macy's parade. Take a couple snaps, put them up on Insta-Snap, Grammel Chat, get them up on your pages. Your heart rate, your blood pressure, it'll all go up when you log in, just like it always does. Enjoy that social media and say thank you all. I am thankful for myself and for all of you and for being here. And that's cool. And celebrate. Celebrate life and your loved ones and your family. Good messages for, that day and for the upcoming holiday. And who knows what 2019 is going to bring. It's exciting. It's coming. So start to prepare for that. And be thankful for today. And celebrate with all those around you that you love. Including your pets. Be good to the pets. Don't feel bad about giving them some delicious food. You don't have to give them all the human food. If you make the sweet potato pie, don't feed that to the doggy. No. Feed that to me. Delicious sweet potato pie. Tracy has had a request of an apple pie and a sweet potato pie. And that did not come from our family. So that's neat. So we'll have to go buy the ingredients and kick that up. Trace can cook up some mean stuff. She's pretty good with the sweet potato pie with the marshmallow topping. Whew. Yeah, you can tell. I think I've said that. Maybe I haven't. Yeah, we got the fat gene. Boy, can we eat. Love to eat. And, I've come to grips with that a while ago. You can, be skinny or be small or whatever. We didn't get those. We got the fat gene. We love to eat, and we're pretty big people. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that it's easy to put muscle on, and it's easy to stay healthy, and it's wonderful to have a great appetite, and to pretty much enjoy almost any food. Ask yourself that. Is there anything on that Thanksgiving buffet table on the china cabinet or the buffet table or out there on the dining table that you're not going to eat? Brussels sprouts or cabbage or asparagus, or if you got some ethnic stuff going, some gefilte fish, or no, you can eat it all. And nothing wrong with that. You eat what you want and be thankful. I just don't have a food I really don't like, and I'm thankful for that. So we're going to celebrate that and have some delicious foods and desserts, including with Rika, the fine animal, our fine family animal friend, partner, beautiful little baby. And we're going to celebrate that, and we're going to celebrate life. And I am thankful every day. Every damn day, you know? Blessed. Blessed to be here. Blessed to be able to share. And, you know, even when you don't reflect on it because life's too busy, there's too many things going on, there's trials and tribulations and struggles and pursuits and goals and achievements and attainments. All that stuff can eat up your time. And it doesn't take but a moment. Heck, man, I meditate 20 minutes a day. Right there in the morning, as soon as you get up. Right? You thank the Lord, the powers that be, your maker, your world, yourself, for another wonderful day in this world, on this planet, with this life, with all of this around us. Spend a minute, spend 20 minutes, reflect on that, do a little mindfulness, be thankful, get yourself charged up, be positive, and then you smash the day. And tomorrow you get up and do it again. Thanksgiving every day, every day. And you make a habit of it, and after a while, we're blessed. We all really are in the United States of America. And God bless us, and God bless this country. And that is what I am thankful for, and I love you all, and I miss you all, and I hope you share and enjoy and have thanks and giving and happiness and love at these times. Be safe. Comment or subscribe. And Godspeed. Don't eat too much or eat a lot.